Did you come out trying to look a little handicapped?
Yeah, I was dragging my leg.
You can't handle how
You
funny
don't
I
like
am.
edgy comedy. I did a stress test on the first pair.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wore it for 3 days.
I didn't know I had a line. I didn't know you could cross it. All right. Thank you for
You can go.
thank you to today's sponsor.
Thank you for today's sponsor. Thank you to.
Thanks sponsor.
Thanks, sponsor. Hey, sponsor. Thanks.
A&W.
A&W.
The one cup. So apparently it's more popular in Vancouver.
We got to say that we asked for a direct reply from A&W explaining it. We got one.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. So
say what you want about A&W. Phenomenal service.
Great service from their higher ups.
Really engaging in podcasts.
The one cup is more popular in like Vancouver areas because they feel like they want to save the environment.
Yeah.
They sent us 2 cups.
Yeah.
And a gift card. Which was nice.
It was really nice.
We talked about
We're
Shanna.
freaking rolling, dude.
Shanna, I don't know. I forgot what she...
As far as I know, is the owner of all A&W.
No. She's not the manager. I think I said something about the she's the manager.
She wanted to make sure that we said that she's not the manager.
She runs a bunch of stores.
Everything.
She's head honcho, big time deal now.
Yeah. And she sent us 2 of these cups.
2 of the one cups. We went to A&W immediately.
Right away.
And the guy was like, I've never had to fill one of these yet.
Which isn't looking good
Which is
for
so
them.
funny.
Not looking good for them.
We were their first one cup fill.
Yeah. We also should say,
we went
in all honesty, we have to give a reasonable review here of like what actually happened.
Sure.
We went to an A&W,
yeah,
which I find happens
the closer one,
the closest one to us, and we said, "Hey, we'd like some iced coffees," and they went, "Oh, we can't do that."
They were like, "Machine's broken.
Machine's broken. Sorry.
Can't do any ice drinks."
I think they just didn't know how to do it because they had one that was for sure.
I think
broken.
they saw our one cup and they went,
No.
We're
just gonna tell them it's broken. I don't know how to do that yet because it's relatively new. I don't think they know how to do it. So then we go up to, we drive kilometers. Sorry, international miles.
Miles and kilometers.
We drove a lot of miles and kilometers to the next one, and then the guy was like, "I don't think I've ever." He had to go ask. He was like,
"Does this
can I put
work?
this in this machine?" And the girl's like, "I don't know."
I don't know. Try it, I guess. Yeah, it was really funny. So,
and we were also the only ones in there that had those.
Oh, yeah.
That were using those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw some advertisements, like maybe on like the napkin bin or something, but I didn't see the cups anywhere. Like they didn't. I don't know if are they not out yet or something? Did we get something exclusive?
Did it only go to the big cities first?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
It's weird.
Which I don't get. I get that it's really popular in the big cities because people are more environmentally friendly and stuff, right? But that doesn't mean that they're using them. That just means they're buying them.
Like, yeah, it'd be funny if they're just buying.
If anything, I'm more shocked about Vancouver or bigger cities because they're using public transit. So they keeping these cups on them, hoping to go back to A&W.
I guess if you're a big if you go to A&W every day,
yeah.
Like some people go to Tim Hortons every day. Some people go to McDonald's every day for their coffee.
That's true.
Maybe people love the brew bar.
The brew bar.
The new A&W brew bar.
Hi, I'm Brewbarb. We should be A&W's mascots. Brewbarb and pie.
Because they have brew bars and pie.
Brew bars, and they've got pies now.
Well, they've always had pies.
Well, I know, but they can, the combo deal. Mm-hmm. Just trying to get us a job
here. It's a brew bar and pie deal. So it's a coffee and an apple turnover.
Apple pie. I mean, right in A&W. Right
Again.
in bald head guy that does the A&W stuff.
Yeah, that guy.
Him, yeah.
We got to get him on the pod.
We got to get him on the, he's probably great.
I wonder if Shanna has an in.
I'm sure if anyone has one, out of the three of us, it's her.
It's her. For sure. If anybody I know has an in with that guy, it's gonna be her.
I know she got to know someone who knows.
Who
Wait,
knows
she
someone.
knows. She knows the head guy, so he's got to know
There's got to be
public
some
face
way to
of
get him on the
A&W.
pod.
Yeah.
For no reason
yeah.
other than just to ask him some general questions.
I just want to hear about his life. I don't even care about A&W.
Yeah, I just want to see what's going on.
I mean, I care about A&W. Sorry, thanks A&W for the sponsor.
How'd you feel about the drinks that we got?
I got a sweet cream frozen iced coffee. It seemed like it was just a milkshake.
I don't think, was it coffee or was it just a frozen
It was called
drink with
frozen coffees, frozen cold brews.
Sure?
It was called frozen cold brew coffees.
Okay.
And then it was, I asked for the sweet cream frozen whatever. And it tasted like coffee a little bit. And it was a coffee flavor. It was a coffee color.
I didn't taste any flavor.
There's a lot of sweet cream in
Coffee
there.
flavor. Yeah, it tasted like it tasted like a vanilla milkshake almost.
Yeah. And then you ordered the caramel
iced coffee.
That guy was so confused about how to make that.
He didn't use the pump because I think it was not enough in it.
Yes.
So he just poured it in.
Opened it up and poured it in.
And then I don't think he mixed it properly because first half of the drink was like just coffee. I was like, this isn't great, but it's fine. Like I was able to drink it. And then by the second half, I was like, oh, this is way too sweet.
Right.
Like I'm drinking full caramel syrup.
Well, he made it in this cup, and he said he's never used them before. And I saw that when he filled it up with coffee, he poured in the caramel stuff, put the coffee in, and then I could see him like looking around his supplies, and he's like, I don't know what to stir this with. And so then he goes over to he just grabs like a regular stir stick.
Yeah.
Like I would have grabbed one of their big straws probably, but he grabbed a stir stick and he had to reach into the cup and he did one of these and I could see that it wasn't reaching the bottom.
That's
and he kind of
funny.
did like 3 of them. And that syrup, it's a little thick. You got to really get it in there. So yeah, I mean, it went from really syrup.
Did you say syrup?
Oh, we're going on this again? Syrup. Syrup? Isn't it S-Y?
Yeah, I don't
It's
say
not 2 U's.
syrup.
It's syrup. It's not syrup.
It's just that's a lot. That's a deep dive.
I feel like your 2 U's is too deep.
Syrup.
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 Syrup. That's
No,
what you're
it's
doing.
just syrup.
That's what you're doing. Syrup.
It's just syrup.
Right in.
Syrup.
Samurai do things at gmail.com.
It's either syrup or syrup.
Should we introduce a pod before we keep going on this?
Welcome to Sam and Rye Do Talking.
I'm Sam.
She's Rye. And that's Bobby behind the camera. Shut up!
Shut. Can you bleep this for a second? Shut the fuck up. Okay.
He put me in a bad mood. Now, how am I supposed to do the rest of this?
I don't even know. Okay, what were we talking about?
I guess I gotta perk myself up.
I did think it was funny though. You're drinking your coffee, and I took a sip of it, and I was like, "That's a thick coffee." That was a thick iced coffee that you had. Your caramel iced coffee.
What do you mean thick?
It was like a thick with coffee. It tasted like a camping coffee where someone's like, "I don't have a measuring cup, but it's a lot of coffee."
Okay.
It was really thick, like it was heavy on the coffee, which I didn't mind. But then you didn't stir it up, and at the end, you're like, "Now it's too sweet."
Yeah, the second half of it was like pure caramel. It almost tasted like
it's a
alcohol.
It's a learning curve. We haven't actually got iced coffees from A&W before. I might go back again. We'll
definitely go back again.
Well, we got $20 on a gift card. I can't.
Oh,
wait to
you
use
know
that
what
again.
else you get when you buy this cup?
Tell
20
me.
cents off when you buy your drink.
Oh yeah, you get 20% off.
You get a
That
little
makes
discount.
sense. Which actually, you know what I was thinking is that who A&W is really popular with is I know so many older people that love going there for group coffee.
My grandma said it's like one of her favorite places to go.
Yeah, for like they get all their friends that they used to go to high school with because all those old people never left the city that they grew up in.
Yeah.
And they all get together and go for coffee on they all have like a Tuesday or a Friday meetup at 6 a.m. and they have coffees. And they're probably really excited about saving 20 cents.
For sure.
Because they probably complain all the time about how expensive coffee is now.
Yeah.
And what it was back in their day.
Yeah, it probably was 20 cents back in their day.
Yeah.
And now you get to save that.
Yeah.
A&W.
A&W.
Thanks.
What was your... I got a team burger while I was there and onion rings. Great onion rings. Great team burger. Never been let down by a team burger and onion rings from A&W.
Really?
Never been let down.
That's awesome.
And it was actually like given to me. They hadn't asked me to say this. It was given to me like the picture. Like they wrapped it up. I don't know how it didn't fall apart while it was unwrapping or wrapping or being moved. I opened it up. It didn't look like it was compressed down at all. It looked like the picture that I got, which is that's
great.
pretty incredible.
That's awesome.
That's worth
Go
its own weight in gold.
A&W.
Go A&W.
You've turned us.
Yeah.
You swayed us. We're A&W fans now.
But I don't even know what the other one. Like I've gotten Team Burger since I was a teen, but I feel like I should. I'm a pop now. Like I feel like I should get a Papa Burger.
You could try it.
I'm a dad.
I don't know the differences between any of them.
I don't know. I like the Team Burger.
I always go for chicken at A&W. I don't think I've ever tried
the chubby
beef.
chicken.
I don't think I've ever tried beef at A&W ever in my life.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I actually go for the chicken burger most places except for A&W.
I go for the chicken burger, or typically I'm going for chicken strips.
I've had those. Those are pretty good.
Yeah. The honey mustard's spicy though.
Well, if you're wondering about the honey mustard, it's spicy.
It's just a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I can handle it, but it is
a
a
little
lot.
more honey in that mustard.
A little more honey in the mustard. Have you had their apple turnovers pies, whatever they're called?
No. How do
They're
they compare
dusted in cinnamon sugar. They're good. Are they good? They're good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's really fun.
Do they scold your mouth when you bite into them? Or they're always perfect temperature?
I don't know.
Right in.
Couldn't tell ya. What else about A&W? I get seasoning salt on my fries.
Yeah, that's probably the same seasoning salt they put on the onion rings. They're great. It's great.
You like actual seasoning salt?
It's
They put
on.
that?
It's on there. It's like a seasoning salt that's on there. It's great.
Nice.
It's why I got onion rings when we went there last time. I love onion rings.
They don't look like they have anything on them. They look plain.
I trust my dad. My dad is a onion ring and burger connoisseur and milkshake
And
connoisseur
ice cream.
and ice cream and root beer. And he loves A&W. That guy's going for open heart surgery soon. He probably will ask for an A&W on the way back from that surgery.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Their root beer is the best.
Their root beer is by far the best.
Yeah.
What's number 2? We agree that's number 1 root beer, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing that we both agree with that.
Yeah.
Have you ever met someone that prefers a mug root beer?
Probably. I don't ask.
It's
I don't want to
garbage.
know. I don't want to know.
What's your next? Do you have another root beer that you like?
Honestly,
No, I want your honest opinion.
I probably will not pick a root beer if it's not A&W. I would not. I would not dip into a fridge and go, "Oh, I'm gonna have a different root beer."
You're not gonna reach for a Barks.
I'm a diehard A&W.
You're like it's A&W or nothing.
A&W or die or bust.
It's pretty good.
A&W or bust,
It's
baby.
They got some vanilla in it. It's great. Barks has bite. A&W has vanilla, and it's always cold. That's what I really like about A&W. They don't muddy up the waters with ice. Yeah. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what technology they figured out. But I also used to go there, and I think they probably still do it. But they got like the frozen mugs that are always frozen, ready to be cold.
They still do
Those
that.
are great.
Yeah.
I love A&W.
There's like a frozen root beer.
Yeah, I haven't tried that.
We should try that.
But I can't. I mean, we should try it. But I used to have like root beer, smooth. What's it called? Slurpees. You can get root beer Slurpees.
Maybe it's the same.
It might be better though. It wasn't A&W root beer. It was just root beer.
That's
And
true.
that may have been mug actually.
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably gonna knock my socks off. Honestly,
It might knock your socks off.
We should try that next time. Maybe that's what I'll get next time. Mm-hmm. I was trying to lose weight. That's why I went for the milkshake sweet cream iced coffee cold brew.
I looked at that because you said that and I was like, oh, that sounds like really good. I might do that. And I looked and it said like 100 more way more than 100 more calories than mine. And I was like, oh, I'm probably going to stick with what I was going to do in the first place.
I don't know what happened. I lost control. I was doing a really good job losing weight. I lost control of it and it gone right back up. I gotta get back down there.
Yeah.
But it's like muscle memory. Now my body knows how to get down there.
No.
It's gonna shoot.
It'll shoot down in like a day or two.
I'll be like pulling off chunks of fat.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this?
I won't be able to handle it.
Yeah. I'll have to eat more food just to help myself get there.
Yeah, exactly. You should probably eat more food.
Yeah. It probably had nothing to do with my midnight cinnamon buns that I made.
That was insane.
I only ate 3.
Was it 12 or 12:30?
It was 12 when I started making them. It was 12:30
You came
when
in
they
the
were done.
room and you were like, "Is it a bad idea to make cinnamon buns right now?" And I was like, "I'm trying to sleep, dude. I don't care what you do."
I guess we're not allowed to talk anymore. Fine, no, I won't ask you your opinion ever again, I guess.
I'm trying to sleep, dude. go do whatever you want.
We
And
all
then
know you weren't
left
sleeping. You were having panic attacks because you couldn't sleep.
that night.
Yeah.
So you came in at 1 in the morning and I was not sleeping still.
I think so.
I don't think so. I don't think that
I know
was
that you were
night.
up. You were up.
I
You
don't
were on your
know,
phone.
Whatever.
It wasn't exactly like woke
When you
up.
came in with the cinnamon bun question,
Oh,
I
you
wasn't
weren't
on
your,
my phone.
But your eyes, you opened up your eyes and looked at me. So I'm like, that's fair game to ask you a question. I'm sorry, if you don't want to be disturbed, don't look at me.
Oh my god. Is it a bad idea to make cinnamon buns right now? I don't care. And then you made cinnamon buns. How many did you eat? Did you actually eat 3? Is there only 2 left in there?
You know what? I ate 2. And then today I pulled out a cold one and I started eating it and I went, what are you doing? It's not even good. It's
So
cold.
there's 3 left in there?
There's 2 left in there. One's in the garbage right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I didn't even make them the right way.
What do you mean?
For you, I didn't make them sticky.
Yeah,
You don't like the icing?
I'm also
You shouldn't
good.
have had that at all. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's good
I'm
that I made it
good.
wrong. But it's good that I made it. Like, I don't want to go back. I mean, I do want to go back. I should probably throw them out.
You can give them to your children.
That's actually a great idea. They might like that.
Are you pro icing or no icing?
I'm pro icing. I'm
You
also
like
pro
icing?
icing, but I like the sticky bun too.
Mm.
It depends on what I can get. I'm a garbage person. I'll eat anything. I'll eat a dry cinnamon bun.
I hate icing.
I like icing.
It's insane.
Never been an icing I don't like. That's
It
not
just
true.
tastes like pure sugar, which it is.
It is pure sugar. You just made icing the other day.
And I didn't like it. You remember what I said?
What?
I tasted it and I went, this doesn't taste right. Or do I just not like icing?
Yeah,
and then
I
you
tasted
tasted
it
it
and
and you're
went,
like, it's
that's icing.
fine.
Yeah, it's
I was
pretty
like,
good
oh
icing.
yeah, I just don't like icing.
Yeah.
Thought it tasted rancid.
Since we're getting our sponsors out of the way, I wanted to add a new sponsor. They don't know about it. This
Add a
isn't
new
actually
sponsor.
sponsored, but it's. I need to mention this because I've been struggling with underwear for so long, and I don't
Have
think
you
we've talked
found
about
it?
it. But I bought. They're from. I think they were on Dragon's Den, or Shark Tank, or whatever country you're in that you watch. But they're Canadian, and it's called Man Made. And they do underwear. They didn't pay me to say this. They don't even know about me. But I was tired. Every single pair of underwear I have has holes in them.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
You've been just sent through the ringer.
Sent through the ringer.
The underwear ringer.
I used to drive all the time for work. Like I'd be driving ambulances, or I'd be sitting in the back of ambulances, and I'd be doing lots of road trips, and they would always chafe, and they were always uncomfortable. These bad boys I've been putting on the last few days have been fantastic. Solved.
Fixed
Solved.
forever.
They're fixed and solved, both of them.
Amazing.
It's been so good. I didn't tell you this. I did a stress test on the first pair.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wore it for 3 days. They performed like a brand new pair of underwear every single day.
That is disgusting.
To be fair, I didn't mean to do a stress test. It's just that at day 2, I was like, oh, I haven't changed these yet. And then I just kind of
Did you not shower?
I didn't shower, so I never really took them off.
You didn't shower for 3 days?
Maybe like 2.5, but like 3, maybe not 3 full days, but I was in 3 consecutive days. Like they were on me from like a Monday to a Wednesday situation.
What am I doing here, ladies?
And like I slept in them.
What am I doing here?
They're great, no problem. Man made. You can wear them for 3 days. I don't know if that's part of their sponsorship, but you can. So I'm pretty happy with that. And
I'm glad you're happy with that.
they're comfy.
That's great.
They had a weird fly on them, and I wasn't sure.
You're really blown past the fact that you didn't shower for 3 days.
I didn't think that was a problem. Do you want to go stop on that and talk about that?
You do that regularly, or?
I just forget. A day goes by. I don't know. I got kids.
You don't feel gross?
I feel gross, but I always feel gross. We
I
didn't really like work out those 3 days, so I never considered like I'm sweaty. I kept going, I should probably shower, and then I didn't.
If I miss one day of showering,
Yeah.
I go, God, that sucks. I hate that.
I mean, there's other days where
I need water in my bits.
I love showers.
At least once a day.
Yeah, that's fair. I do.
I don't
too.
wash my hair every day.
I don't want you to think that I don't need it. I for sure need it. I just
I know
didn't.
you. Oh, I know you need it.
I just didn't.
Every person needs it.
I just didn't.
That's crazy.
And you know what? They were silky and smooth, and they were breezy.
I
They
should
let
probably be
airflow.
washing the sheets more often.
We should probably wash the sheets more often, no matter what.
Yeah, but now I'm definitely terrified.
There's always 2 dogs on our bed, and they just bring sand all over the bed. Every night I have to swipe
Maybe
sand.
that's you.
I don't think it's
Ever
me.
considered that?
It's just salt crystals for my sweat, possibly. These damn dogs.
It's you and your crumbs from your cinnamon bun,
Yeah.
popcorn.
But if the big uppers at A&W want to reach out to Man-Made and get us some sponsorship too, that'd be fantastic.
Reach out to Man-Made for us.
For us.
You're a new manager.
Yeah, you're a new manager. Thanks so much. Well, you shouldn't have sent us a gift card if you didn't want to get put to work. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
You want to do B and we?
Sure, you want to go first?
It's the best and the worst part. Best and the worst part. It's the best
depends
and
on
the
when
worst
we
part.
recorded
and the
last.
worst
Right
part.
now, it's the best part of the last 2 days. Or the worst part.
That's the new song.
That's the new song.
For this segment.
Called the best part and worst part.
See. You go first.
You go first.
I went first last time, baby.
I was okay. All right, that's fair. Okay, best part. I would say best part was we did Christmas shopping for the kids.
You stealer.
Oh, okay. So you should have gone first. I insisted you went first.
You sneak.
Okay. I don't know what else to say.
I'm just kidding. You can have we can have the same best part.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll change mine. My best part was I took the kids to go to the dentist, and it went better than I was expecting. It wasn't perfect, but we're getting better. Paisley my oldest let the dentist clean 2 teeth. She's got a boatload of cavities, but you know what? She got x-rays, which she's never let them do. And she cleaned 2 teeth, which she's never let them do.
Yeah.
And so we're trending upwards. If you're looking, if you're zooming out,
yeah,
it's
big
definitely
picture.
going up, you know?
Big picture, yeah.
And then Poppy handled it like a champ.
Yeah, she just did it.
Yeah, and she was so cute at the end. She goes, I was a little nervous, but I just wiggled my toes and I took deep breaths. And then her big sister's like, oh yeah, is that what you did?
Yeah, that's a bummer. She has so many cavities.
I know, it sucks.
I was like, I wanted to get her more like treats for Christmas.
I know.
I was like, I can't get her like Laffy Taffy.
No.
She loves that.
And she's so scared of dentists. Now I have to go to a special pediatric place.
Yeah, in Kelowna.
In Kelowna, which is like 2 hours away. And then they've got to like put her under to be able to get cavities just because she wouldn't even let them. It took a long time just to get x-rays done.
Yeah.
Which it was a win, but it still took a long time.
Yeah.
So just compliance-wise, they're like they can't expect that she's gonna sit still. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm excited because I got her operation. I think that's gonna help her learn how to sit still when she's like, take deep breaths and not get shocked and learn how to not to flinch.
Yeah.
And then we got a book about being scared about everything and how to overcome that. So that's gonna be a good little Christmas gift. And yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't even have candy canes.
I know, that sucked. She couldn't even have the Christmas cookies we made for her after that.
No.
But she handled it okay. She had a little cry, but she's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, you can take my best part. I guess that's my best part.
My best part was Christmas shopping. I had a lot of fun.
Why? What was so good about it?
I love Christmas shopping.
I know you do.
I love Christmas shopping, and I love wrapping, and I love getting presents for people. I love picking things out for people. I love it.
Yeah, you're really good at it.
I love Christmas.
You're really good at it.
What can I say?
I just started liking Christmas.
You just started liking Christmas and your birthday.
Yeah.
Because of this guy.
Yeah, that's true. The kids actually helped me like Christmas. I've started liking Christmas since I've had kids, just because the magic is in the air, and I get to experience the magic.
Yeah.
And if you let your brain go enough, you can see all the magic too. Mm-hmm. It's nice. And but yeah, no, it's definitely been getting better with you.
Christmas
it's more fun.
Magic.
I thought it was funny. You were wrapping presents yesterday. We were wrapping presents yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was like watching Buddy the Elf try to make toys next to the elves. You know how he's like, I've only done like 42 today. And they're like,
Yeah.
that just puts you 900 behind schedule.
Yeah.
That's like how I felt when I had finished wrapping one present and you'd already done half the presents for everybody.
Yeah, you took your sweet, sweet time. I think you took an edible.
I did.
You were somewhere else and you were like asking me questions like, would this be good? And I was like, do whatever you want. I'm busy. Have I told you that I was like really good at origami?
No.
I was like an origami master.
Oh, yeah?
I'd flip through, do 2 different origami things, put them together as a panda bear. Like I was crazy.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Why did you get so good at origami?
I just loved it.
Why?
I don't know.
Autism?
I did a project on origami once.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think my mom got me like a book of origami and I just like flew.
I feel like I should be seeing way more origami in this house.
I haven't been into it in a long time, but I could get back into it if you want.
You gotta show me your skills at least.
Yeah. I actually have a picture of my skills. I have like a dolphin, a panda,
I can't prove that that's you. I want to see you make one.
Sure. I could do that.
You can make a dolphin?
Yeah, I need the instructions now.
Right.
I have a t-shirt memorized. I've done a t-shirt for you.
You've done a t-shirt for
Yeah,
me?
the napkins at your mom's house. I
Oh,
always fold them
yeah.
into t-shirts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I know the t-shirt very well. I can probably get through like a bunny rabbit. It's a blow-up bunny rabbit. You have to blow it up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Get it blow in his butthole or mouth?
The mouth.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Yeah.
The only origami I know is a paper airplane.
Yeah, that's the only one I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know how to make a paper airplane, but I can make a crane. I can make lots of different things.
Wait, a crane like a
No, like a crane, like a normal crane.
like a crane like this?
No,
like
like
that's
the
a normal
animal.
crane? Oh, a crane like a bird.
Yeah.
A bird crane. That
Yeah.
makes more sense.
So
That
that's
actually
why
seems harder.
That's why, yeah. That's why I am really good at wrapping presents, I think.
Wow.
Because it's all origami folds and stuff. I learned all the different types of folds that you could do.
I thought there was one type of fold called a fold.
Nope.
I thought there was a fold. I thought there was a fold and press. And I thought there was a fold and with your fingernail really get that crease in there.
Nope.
No, there's more?
So many folds.
Oh. Well, at least I know 3.
At least you know 3.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Not bad, at least.
What's your worst part?
Worst part was not being able to sleep.
The last few days?
Last couple of days, I've been wide awake.
Yep.
Just gonna take another sip of this.
We'll wait.
And you know what? I don't know why I've been so wide awake.
Oh, that's funny. I get what you're doing. Yeah, you keep having coffee at like after noon.
It's only one.
It's fine. But this is kind of when you had it last time.
It's mostly decaf.
It's mostly decaf.
It's
Your iced coffee from A&W, was it yesterday?
wasn't yesterday. It was
Wasn't
the day
yesterday?
before at least. We
Okay,
went Christmas
well,
shopping
they didn't
yesterday.
we didn't even ask for decaf there. We just got a cold brew. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
you've
even
been,
know
you
if
keep
they have it.
You once came up to me at like 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, and you're like, I think coffee's a bad time.
But it's decaf.
I know, but they say not to even have decaf. There's a little bit of caffeine in that.
I don't know the rules.
You're so like I think I can have decaf at any point. I can drink a full-blown coffee and then go to bed. But you're crazy. Like you're so sensitive when it comes to anything like that.
Meh.
You're sensitive to any medication, you're sensitive to caffeine.
Well,
So I think you have to you have a window up until noon that you can't have it after that, I think. We'll see if you sleep all the night.
that's what I say.
Yeah.
And that's straight to the man.
So that's been your worst part?
I think that's my worst part. I just want to sleep soundly.
Yeah.
I just want to be a comfy little.
You also got to get to bed earlier. We keep getting to bed late.
Yeah, you think it's my wind down time?
Yeah, you always have wind down time. You're usually in bed. If you can, you're usually in bed at like 7 p.m. winding down for 2 hours, 3 hours minimum to go to bed at a reasonable time.
I like laying in bed.
I know,
It's
but you
so
haven't been getting in
cozy.
bed until like 10:30 at night.
I know. We keep doing stuff.
Yeah, and
Why
we're
are we
gonna
doing so much
We're gonna
stuff?
go see. We're seeing Anthony Jeselnik in a few days, and that's
Jeselnik.
Jeselnik, and that's gonna be at 9:30 p.m. at the start time. You're gonna die. I think you're gonna die that
I
night.
think I could.
I think you
This
might
might be my
die.
last podcast.
That's why we were trying to get it in
This
early.
might be the end. Beginning
Sorry.
of the end. So
that's it, I guess.
did you say your worst part?
No, my worst part was when we were Christmas shopping, and I had to do something that I don't like doing ever, but I had to poop it in Walmart. I had to poop in a
You were
Walmart
gonna shit
bathroom.
your pants.
I was gonna poop my pants. I wasn't. I was gonna hold it, but I was being pretty miserable.
Yeah.
I had to poop when we went to Toys R Us, and then we went to another place that I can't remember. We went to Chapters.
Yeah. We went to Tumbleweed, didn't we?
Went to Tumbleweed Toys, went to a bunch and right when we left, I was like, oh, I think I gotta poop. We got to the first place and I was like, oh, I for sure have to poop.
Right.
And then it was like 3 hours later, and it was at Walmart, and I was like, I think I gotta poop. I think I gotta poop. Like, we got there and I was like, I'll meet you somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go straight to the bathrooms here.
Yeah.
Which I don't like doing. I don't often go to the bathrooms.
Why don't you like it?
I don't like pooping in public places. But recently with my tummy issues, I've had to learn how to do that. Right. But if I can avoid it, I will. Anyway, I went to the men's bathroom. I did not expect this. In a Walmart where there are, I think, millions of people. At least millions of people at all times.
At all times.
There's at least 1 million people in this Walmart. Yeah. There is 2 stand-up pee stalls, and there is 1 handicap stall for pooping, for a toilet in the men's bathroom.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. So I'm like, well, there's only 1 option, and this stall is so big. How big is it? You could fit. It's so big you could fit
you could fit your mom in it.
Yeah. No, like
yo mama.
It looked like it was big enough to like take one of those hospital beds and like drive it into this stall so the person could get out. Like, that's how big. You know, hospital beds.
That was a very niche comparison.
I know, it was really big. They're wide and big. And there was only 1 toilet. They could have had at least 3 toilets. I've seen other bathrooms that have 3 toilets in this space. Okay. They have 1, and I just go, I think I'm going to be here for a second. What happens if someone handicapped comes in?
Well, if it's the only stall there.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, they literally had no other choice. Yeah. But then I pooped. I did my thing, and then I went to go wipe, and the toilet paper. I mean, I can't complain because I don't often have to use toilet paper, and I know women always have to use toilet paper when they go do their business. But I don't even think they sell this type of toilet paper at Walmart. Like, they have so many different brands of toilet paper at Walmart. Mm-hmm. This was so thin, and it wasn't perforated. It was this wide. Yeah. It was like half a ply.
Have you never been to a public washroom? That's exactly what it is. There's no real toilet paper there.
I've been to somewhere I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. At like when you're on like road trips and there's like a place of poop or pee on the side. Like, yeah, I don't expect much from there. But they literally are
specifically to poop.
Yeah, but there's literally like they sell toilet paper there.
Yeah, they're not going to use expensive toilet paper. They're going to get the cheap 20-cent toilet paper.
But I've been to like Winners, which they're not making the same amount of money as Walmart. And they have fancy toilet paper.
You know why they're not making the same amount as Walmart?
Because they're toilet paper? No, I get it. But I don't think they care about their customers.
They don't. Walmart definitely does not.
Anyway, I usually try to like conserve my toilet paper. And because I don't like to use too much because it also gets too bulky. At a public
place?
No, just in general. But I would just grab it and I would go, and then I'd rip it off and I'd crumple it up in a ball and I would just rub at it.
Do you want to actually like tell us what you did? Like, show us?
I don't want to show you what I did.
Oh, okay.
But it ripped up my butthole.
Yeah, that makes sense.
First time.
Yeah.
And then there was so much poop on it. And I'm like, I'm going to have to wipe this so much more. And it just kept ripping up the same butthole. I was like, how does it feel?
Ripping up the same butthole.
I'm like, how does it feel dry and wet at the same time?
Yeah. That's tough.
Anyway, so that was probably my worst part.
That sucks. I think there's like 5 stalls in the women's bathroom.
That's insane. Oh yeah, and then when I went there last week with the kids to go get presents or whatever we were doing, and they had to go pee, and so my oldest took my youngest into the women's bathroom, and I was standing out there, and we were out there for like enough time for them to go in, both go pee, and then come back out, and then like maybe half that time, a guy walks out, like an older guy, an older Italian guy walks out of the women's bathroom. And I just go like, what? And then he just kind of like, I'm done. But like, he didn't go in there. I didn't see him go in. I was watching.
Yeah.
So he was in there long enough to go to the bathroom. And so he just used the stall. I can't imagine going in there, seeing no stand-up stalls as a dude and going, I think I might be in the wrong place. I don't know when they switch to all toilets for dudes, but they don't usually do that.
Yeah.
But he didn't question it. He can clearly tell that he got right out of there. But it was funny. I got to see him leave. And then another guy was going to the bathroom, saw him come out, and then kind of go like, wait. And then he just stopped and he like read like which way to go. And he's like, I'm going this way. And then he like looked back at me like, that was weird, right? And I was like, we both saw it. And we didn't say anything, but he was like, oh. And then he just went into the guy's bathroom. And then like, my daughters came out of the same bathroom as the Italian man.
That's funny.
So that sucked.
Weird.
And
Walmart bathrooms. What are we doing?
I know. But then I was going to say, I think they maybe they've done the testing because it's Walmart. But right after I was done pooping,
yeah,
I got out of the bathroom. I was like, okay, no handicap guys waiting. That's great. I got to wash my hands.
Did you come out trying to look a little handicapped?
Yeah, I was dragging my leg. And I went to wash as I turn on the sink, and another guy comes in, beeline straight into the into the toilet, like into the stall, and I was like,
did he immediately go?
No, but I was like, okay, I was questioning their methods, but maybe they knew the timing. There's a million people in here.
Only
we
one
only
out
need
of
one.
every
Trust
10
me, guys.
guys.
We only need one. We only need one. We need 5 in the ladies. Those girls shit like crazy, but we only need 1 for guys.
Well, we need them for everything.
Do you?
Yes.
That's
Let me think about it.
Convenient.
Yeah.
I think if I was peeing, and like I can go use a urinal, and have to poop, but not poop. Like, I don't want to poop, so I'm just going to get rid of some pee and relieve some pressure.
Okay.
But if I'm sitting to go pee and I have to poop, I'm pooping.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It means more often than not, a lady's pooping in there.
No.
I bet.
No.
Well, agree to disagree.
If we have to pee, we have to pee. We sit down to pee.
And you can hold... What if you have to poop? Can you hold in the poop while you pee?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can. I don't know if people aren't
Right in.
like don't have any muscle down there, but I can.
samuraidothings@gmail.com. I'm not sure where that's going to be.
I can hold it both ways.
Both ways?
Yeah.
You can poop without peeing?
Yeah, I do often. I've had this conversation with other people.
There's zero
like
way.
other dudes. I don't know if I've had this conversation with another girl, but other dudes are like, you can't poop without peeing. And I was like, what?
I've pooped without peeing, but even I was like, that's weird. And then I got up and I go, I think I've got to pee, and I've sat back down. Because I go, maybe I got to poop more, but no, it's just pee.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't.
You can just go, I'm going to get rid of some poop here?
Yeah.
Have you peed recently?
Possibly. I don't know.
I'm shocked by this. I'm absolutely shocked by this.
Well,
This is more shocking than anything I've brought up.
it sucks to be a guy.
It's pretty good to be a guy.
It's awesome to be a
I don't
guy
have to-
and a girl.
I don't have to sit on anything. I'm really moving my whole body to adjust myself.
Everybody adjust.
Everyone just take a breather.
It's just a minute.
We don't have to sit down on the toilets all the time. Like if it's
Yeah.
gross bathroom, which usually guys' bathrooms are gross.
Yeah, for sure.
They're really gross.
Nasty. I used to have to clean guys' bathrooms at when I worked at a gas station.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And I hated it.
It's
I'd
really
get in,
gross.
get out.
Yeah, the guys are gross.
Nasty. I
and
don't know how you guys fucking stink so bad.
I don't get how every bathroom's like, what happened here? What guy came in here and was like, I'm going to destroy this public bathroom and then leave?
Didn't you say that about the winner's bathroom or something? That there was just shit in
Oh,
every single toilet?
Home Depot.
Home Depot.
And it wasn't just shit in every toilet, full of hot snakes. Like, it looked like some guy.
What is going on with you fellas?
And it looked like the same guy. Like, it was the same shit. It looked like the same guy shit, filled up the bowl.
Maybe he's
and then
an
was
employee.
like, and then it was like, I still got more, but there's no more room for it. And then gets up to the next stall, fills that one up, and does it on all 3 stalls.
I got to tell you, I've never filled a toilet.
Yeah, that's hard to do. It's hard to fill a toilet.
That's insane.
I've definitely
That's gotta
filled
be a
it.
big guy.
I've definitely filled it where it's over the water.
I've never done that.
Really?
Never.
Have you ever done it where you poop and it must have been a good trajectory and then it disappears because it's a bullseye and it just goes through the whole system and it's gone? Have you ever seen that where you're like,
where you didn't flush?
No, you still flush because like you're like, where is
No,
that?
but like you didn't flush yet.
Yeah, you didn't flush yet.
I don't know. I don't look.
You don't look?
I don't look. The toilet paper's covering it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not immediately like.
When I was a kid, I used to open my legs and watch it come out because I thought it was interesting.
I'm finding too much out about you right now. That was too much. I didn't know I had a line. I didn't know you could cross it. That was
too much.
I wish I never knew that. I wish I never knew that. How little were you?
I was little. I was like under 15. You're never interested?
Never looked.
I
never watched it come out of me.
I wouldn't see it come out of me. But I would wait to see because you can't get that angle. That's insane.
No, but like you're watching it fall out of you.
Yeah, you're watching until it hits the water. Just me. That's so gross.
I'm shocked.
That's so funny.
That's crazy.
Did I ever tell you it really scared me about bathrooms and stuff when I was a kid? Because when I was a kid, I didn't know. I was like learning how to wipe my butt, and I didn't know how to like tell if you still had poop on your butt.
Okay.
But I had like my mom had this bathtub situation with like a mirror in the middle, and I would get up and I would put my butt near the mirror and I would bend over, I'd pull my cheeks apart, I would look through my legs at the mirror into my butthole and be like, oh, I need to clean that more. Sit back down and clean it. But her friend walked in on me once doing that. And she closed the door and I was so embarrassed. But I couldn't, I'm not sure what she told my mom, what I was doing in there, because it probably looked pretty weird. I was just checking everything was clean. But to her, she's walked in like a 4-year-old was just looking at his butthole. And the door was like, open it up. And I'm small enough that I imagine her eyesight was right at my butthole. Like into the mirror bank in. That was crazy. That sucked. Never did that again. I learned my lesson.
So did you think that people did that? Is that?
I was little. I had no idea. I was like, how do I check?
That is crazy. That's crazy. Have you ever done that since? Like
No.
Not even once, just to see?
I think I may have done it I think I did it a little bit longer after that. But I was like, after that, every time I did it, I was like, what's wrong with you?
You're filthy.
You're a monster.
You dirty, dirty boy.
You disgust me. So I stopped that.
You don't deserve things.
I was also, it was actually really efficient. But I was just too scared of someone walking in and seeing that. So I stopped.
All right.
They also got rid of mirrors.
Yeah, that's great.
At that level, you know?
That's great.
It's hard to do that over a sink.
Yeah.
You gotta get your butt up.
Especially if you're a kid.
Yeah, especially if you're a kid, you gotta climb on the counter.
On the countertop doing that. Climbing back down.
How'd you fall off the counter?
Why is there shit smears all over the counter? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Should get off this topic.
So that was your worst part.
That's my worst part.
Do you have anything?
I will say that I'm excited. We passed Black Friday and Cyber Monday and stuff, and I got clothes finally. I was really excited about that.
That's great.
You guys hear that there's deals on Black Friday? I think that's what I'm gonna do every year. That's when I'm gonna buy clothes.
Black Friday.
I don't like spending so much money on pants and shirts, and it's been really hard going to thrift stores and hoping to find your sizes and multiple things. Yeah, but like,
Deadly.
I know, but I found one pair of pants that I liked, and I went online, and then I looked on their site, and I
Did you buy one of every color?
I bought one of almost every color, except
That's
for the
great.
blue ones, because you didn't like the blue ones.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good. I got a bunch of shirts, which was nice. So now I actually have like new clothes for the first time in forever.
That's awesome.
Which my dad one time, he gave me some money, and he's like, "Can you go buy some clothes? I don't know when the last time you bought new clothes was." I went, "These are basically new."
These are basically new.
Tell me these aren't new.
These were new 5 years ago.
For someone else.
For someone else.
I think you'll find these were all new at some point. I'm rescuing clothes.
Yeah.
But
did you keep any pair of pants from Value Village?
Yeah, these are from Value Village.
Those ones are?
Yeah, they're
That's
great.
great.
They're my favorite pants right now.
That's great.
Yeah. But I got rid of like all the jeans that I had and stuff like that. Black Friday deals, that's great. Oh, we were going to talk about this a little while ago. We forgot. Conversation hugs.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
We were talking about how you know someone that likes to give conversation hugs where when you're saying good hi or bye and then you give a hug to someone.
Right.
And they hold on to you for too long.
Yeah,
and then
I've
they
got
just
a couple
start, like,
huggers in the family.
It's one thing, like, I just if they want a hug, I give them a hug. But when someone holds on to you and you're letting go, and then you can feel that hold on, and they're just like, "How's everybody?
Yeah.
How's your family?"
I love it. It's so funny.
It's so awkward. It's so funny because then you got to answer back in the hug.
Yeah, I tend to not answer back. They're not questions usually. It's like, what's an example? Like, it's so good to see you. We're going to be gone for this holiday or something. And yeah, it's just so good to be here with you.
This is in your ear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I've had questions.
Questions.
Yeah, where it's like, how are the girls? How are the girls?
They're good.
They're so good. How is everyone?
And you have to talk like that.
How's everyone with you? Yeah.
That's a conversation.
Yeah, because otherwise it's too loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good. Sometimes I do.
They're
That's
good.
how I talk back.
And then you get them away? Does that help get them away?
That's just how I talk back sometimes. I'm like, yep. Because I'm not that person. I can't do that. I can't be the, loving the things and family.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I'm not that person. So I'll go, yep.
Uh-huh.
It's good to see you.
Is there anything that you could do to dissuade someone from conversation hug?
There's only a few people I know that do it, and those people I could not.
You can't say anything, do anything.
No.
That's fair. It's hard. I don't like it. Because it's always sentimental, and I don't do well with that anyway.
Yeah, I don't do well with that.
I don't do that with face like this. Like, how are the kids?
Yeah.
They're great.
I'm not good at that stuff, but with these people, it's just that side of the family, I think.
Yeah.
And I love them to death. So
Great.
I'll take all of it. Like my grandma used to do that too. Like that's,
really?
That's that whole kind of side of the family.
Oh, that's so funny.
And they all do it, and I just think it's great.
I do like seeing someone else get stuck in one.
Yeah, that's extra
That is
funny.
the best. Especially if
really
you're on
funny.
the other side of them.
Yeah.
And you're looking at them.
Yeah.
And be like, what's going on? How's it going? You're still in that hug. That's a long hug.
You good?
That's a really long hug for a long hugger.
Keep it going.
Ask him another question.
Don't let go.
How's
Don't
your
let go.
2023 been? Don't let go.
No, just bring it back in.
Yeah, but
That's what my dad
maybe
said
that's
he likes
what
to
you
do.
Yeah. Oh, when they let go finally?
When they go to let go, he brings it back in.
Yeah, why aren't you allowed to? They didn't
can.
let you release.
Yeah, you can.
Shouldn't let them release. No. You decided we're staying in this.
I need to adjust my whole pant situation. These pants were just up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about the delay.
Sorry about the gravity, everybody.
Sorry about all the gravity.
Okay, conversation hugs. I have one more thing for you, but why don't you? You got one more thing.
Oh,
right?
I just wanted to talk about Matt Rife's comedy special.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I don't think we've discussed it yet.
Oh, we
have
haven't. No, we haven't. We have tickets to see him next year.
We have tickets to see him next year.
How are you feeling about that?
Honestly, pretty good. If I'm gonna be honest, I
like
do that
him
a
more
lot.
now.
I don't know if anybody else has watched his comedy special. It's not great, and not for the reasons that other people are mad about.
Yeah, other people are mad that he's like, you said jokes about women. That's not nice.
Yeah, so he made a domestic violence joke or something at the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't really even, like, in the moment, I didn't register it. Yeah. I didn't care. It just wasn't funny.
Wasn't that fun? It felt like the easiest. It didn't feel like he worked that long. Which I'm not, like, he didn't have much time. He just came out with a special.
He comes up with a special like every 6 months.
Yeah, I don't think that's his fault. Like, you can't, like, this is what happened with Amy Schumer. Is that she had a lot of solid stuff, but then, and then, like, the bigger corporations were like, give us another one. It's gold, you know?
She was also doing a sketch show.
Yeah.
So she's putting all of her jokes into the sketch show, and then she has to do a special? Like, what?
And then, so then everyone's like, she's not funny. It's like, no, she was oversaturated.
Yeah.
She didn't give her any time to, like, if she came up with something right now, she would probably murder.
Yeah.
Right? But, like,
she had some time to write it. Yeah.
And so I think that was it. But it seemed like it was like what do you think about those jokes? Like, it wasn't.
The jokes were just like really easy, really, really easy jokes. Like, I told you that he said this one joke about like old people where he likes them when they look like a candy cane. And I wrote that joke for my family roast. I used to do family roasts. And one of those roasts, I remember I wrote that joke in there to like roast my grandpa or something. Yeah. And then I erased it. And I was like, that's not funny. But I wrote it down just to like get my juices flowing. Yeah. And then I went back to it and I was like,
we don't need that garbage.
Do not need that. That's not funny. That's way too easy.
Yeah.
And then he put that joke in his Netflix special.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I did not like that joke when I wrote it. I don't like it when he says it either.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
I know.
It's a really bad joke. But like the reason I don't like it is, one, because it wasn't funny. The jokes just weren't funny.
Yeah.
I didn't like any of the jokes. I didn't laugh once. I turned it off halfway through.
Yeah.
Because I just stopped paying attention.
Yeah,
it was not good.
It just seemed like you knew where every joke was going to go.
Yeah. And he was just talking a lot. It wasn't like a lot of jokes. It was just like a lot of talking.
Yeah.
And then his audience, he's created this audience of young women.
Mm-hmm. Who like his crowd work.
Who like his crowd work. Who like him.
They
think he's cute or whatever.
Handsome man.
I don't see it.
He's cute or something, whatever they're saying. I'm not really sure what they're
so,
saying.
I don't know. So he's got this fan base of young women, and then he went in there, shit on women, and then right after was like, I hate young people. I fucking hate young people. Anybody my age and younger fucking sucks,
it's like, you're
bro.
26, dude.
And I was like,
yeah, he said my age, too. My age or younger sucks.
My age or younger. Yeah. And I think he's like 27, 28.
Yeah, something like that.
So I immediately was like, oh,
okay.
This doesn't feel like it's for me anymore. And I just kind of tuned out.
Yeah, it almost like he collected this audience, and then just to be like, I don't like you.
I don't like any of you.
And like, I've heard a lot of podcasts, and he wants like a different crowd. And so I think that was him trying to push, because people like his crowd work.
Yeah, I think he was trying to change his own audience to like an older male audience.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. You can't pick your fans.
Well, you can, but like, just let that happen naturally. You don't have to get angry at the ones liking you to go to the next one. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows where that came in? Maybe that was part of a premise or something I didn't get.
No, it wasn't. It was to say, he repeated over and over again how much he hates young people and that he likes old people. Yeah. And then he said the candy cane joke.
Yeah, right.
So it wasn't like it was going anywhere. He just wanted to get across the point that he hates young people.
Right.
Which is
You don't
crazy.
think that was like a lead into his premise on the old people?
Yeah, but I get it. You could say it once, and I get it.
Right.
You don't need to say it 10 times.
That's true, yeah.
And he would emphasize it.
Yeah.
I hate young people.
Yeah, and the people like people are upset about this domestic violence joke. I'm just upset that it was a joke. Like I didn't care about the domestic. You can make anything funny.
Yeah.
But the joke was, there was a waitress that had a black eye. And his
buddy said
he should have
kept her in the kitchen.
And he goes, if she was good in the kitchen, she wouldn't have had a black eye.
Yeah.
And not like, women should be in the kitchen. Like, it's, to me though, all the jokes were like a Def comedy, was it Def Jam comedy
Def
guy?
Jam, yeah.
But it was like those jokes back in the early 90s where it was like, women be shopping, women be shopping, women be shopping. Like, that's what every joke was.
Yeah, and the way he told his jokes, he didn't seem confident. I don't know. There was just, it wasn't It rubbed me the wrong way.
But I will say, like, that's the kind of, like, and people, I don't think people really knew his comedy. Like, people are learning his comedy kind of now, but that's the problem with everyone posting crowd work. Mm-hmm. Number one, it's encouraging everyone to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
So it's ruining a lot of comedy shows for a lot of comics.
Right.
And it's also just saturating a comedy genre. I'm like, you can't watch comedy online anymore. It's just everyone doing, what do you do for work? Oh, it's crazy. And then some people are good. Matt Rife's good at it. He's a quick guy. He's smart. He's funny.
He is good at it, but I will say that he does repeat a lot of his stuff.
They're easy. They're
very
but
easy.
You do need to be quick to do that.
Yeah.
But when you look at his actual written jokes, you're like, oh, there actually wasn't much more thought into that than there was your crowd work.
Yeah.
Your quick response to the crowd.
Yeah.
There wasn't too much going, could there be a better joke there? Well, it wasn't nothing written down on paper.
Yeah, you know what? If
there was, I apologize.
If the black eye joke was said in response to somebody quickly, it could have been funny.
It would have been funny because it's like, oh, wow, he thought of that.
He thought of that really quick. But because it was his written joke, I was like, what?
And then he worked it out. Like he was a special.
Like that was his perfected joke.
Perfected joke
for
exactly.
Netflix.
Yeah.
I've said it once. I'll say it again. Jeff Acuri.
Yeah, he's great.
He is really good, and I would love to see his written stuff. And
he's actually got good jokes. I've watched his stuff.
Yeah?
He's actually a really funny guy. Yeah.
I would love to see his written stuff.
He's really
I'd love to go to one of his shows. He is good.
Mm-hmm.
He's really funny. He's all over the place. He's a crazy guy, but he's really good.
I was gonna show this to you. I've got it on my my reel to show you. We sit down and we show each other funny things that we've seen. But there's a guy, he made fun of Matt Rife special. I didn't know this at the end. You know he did a mic drop?
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
He ends his special by going, but they said I could only do crowd work. Drops the mic.
Drops it.
And then did you see what I saw then? This guy making fun of him? Where he goes, how Matt Rife thought everyone was going to react to that. And then he's brushing his teeth and he's like, everyone thought I was going to do crowd work. And then he'd wake up and he goes, everyone thought I could just do crowd work. And then just throughout the day, he would just mumble it to himself. He's like, this is what he thought people were going to say.
But I can only do crowd work, right?
I can only do crowd work, right? So good. Anyway, I thought that was like one of the best burns I've seen on Matt Rife. Everyone else crapping on him for like whatever, like no domestic violence jokes.
I don't really care.
Do a better joke at it, but like everyone's just That's also the problem with getting all your audience who are not comedy fans.
Yeah.
He grouped them in because he's a handsome guy who's funny crowd work.
Right.
And then he's like, and he grew up doing only black rooms.
Yeah.
And so he's got a certain style to him that, a feminist might not like. But I mean, like the comics, I can't imagine the comics were like, that was a killer, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. But
we also go, good for you. That's another special. That was hard to do.
Another sure. Special? He's got like 4 of them now.
Yeah.
3 are on YouTube, but yeah. I don't know. I didn't love it.
You didn't love it?
It was unfortunate. I don't know what I'm going to do with those tickets. We might just go, I'll wait till the time comes.
I wouldn't mind going, actually. Now that this has all happened.
It might be interesting.
I might like to actually go and go, okay, let's see what
the
response to this. Because technically, whatever the shows he's doing now are in response to this Netflix thing. So I want to see what he says about that. It'd be interesting.
Yeah. You saw what he posted, like with the helmets for...
Oh, yeah. Can you tell me...
So he posted a story saying, like, to anybody that's been offended by one of my jokes, here's the link to my apology. And then he linked helmets for, what do you call those?
Special needs.
Special
needs, a helmet.
People.
A helmet for special needs.
Yeah, so he linked that as his apology, which is funny.
That's funny.
What's funny about that is that he's just like doubling down.
He doubled down, and he don't like. I'm not saying he needs to go, I'm a piece of shit, but it is funny to go, oh, you didn't like because you can't handle.
You can't handle how funny I am.
You don't like edgy comedy. Like, it's your job as a comic to sell the awful part.
Yeah.
It's like, that's your job, is you bring up something that people might not like.
Yeah.
And then you get everyone on your side at a point. You know, that's the fun part of it.
Yeah.
to go, you're not gonna like this, but stick with me here for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you have people going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm laughing at this. But I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't do that. And
He
then
didn't
he
do
was
that.
like, fuck
Oh,
all
I
you.
guess y'all fucking pussies, I guess.
That's like putting something out, getting so much hate for it, and going, well, everybody's just a fucking sensitive little bitch.
Yep. I guess
Well,
you guys don't know comedy.
Or you're not funny.
I'm sure you have funny jokes. Not your funniest.
Yeah.
Like, does he think this is his funniest special? I can't imagine.
I cannot imagine he thinks like this is my best work.
Right.
I hope not.
I hope not. I think it was his best work for what he had and the time that he had to do it.
Yeah,
That's probably his
maybe.
best work. I can't imagine he's thinking this is terrible. Like, he's going to go up. Everyone thinks their jokes are funny
Yeah.
when they write it. You kind of learn from the audience. And he probably had audiences that like that stuff. And they liked him so much that it's hard when you have that, when you have that level of fame that quickly. And then you have everyone, like, in the show, we watched the Netflix show. It wasn't crickets. Like, people were like, oh, and the girls were laughing because he's like, you know, girls, when you have a hairdryer and your hairdryer's not working, and they're like, I do that. But so he's like pandering a lot. But they didn't seem to hate it. But I think there was also the shroud of him.
Yeah.
You didn't really actually get to listen to the jokes until after, but you're by
Yeah.
yourself watching a
It's
Netflix
tough.
special at home.
The other funny thing is everybody does this now where they say a joke like that and they go, oh, I'm just testing if you guys are cool.
Oh yeah, just
And
testing
he
to see if
did
you guys are
that.
cool.
And I
Yeah,
was like, dude, overplayed.
yeah, I know.
That's everybody's joke right now.
Yeah, and Dave Chappelle doesn't do that. Louis C.K. doesn't do
Yeah,
that. They're
you
like,
just gotta
we're
test.
no, we're just gonna sit in it, and I don't care who you are. Let's see
Yeah.
if I can sell everyone on this.
Yeah.
That's the point of a
Just gotta
joke.
test if you guys are cool or not.
Yeah.
All right.
Seeing if you like that domestic violence joke.
So I'm not cool if I didn't think it was funny.
Yeah. Not cool. That's
Yeah.
comedy. That's a great joke.
That was comedy. If you don't like it, you're dumb.
Because people usually say women are in the kitchen. Get it? But
I don't think you're getting it.
But she wouldn't have black eye if she was good in the kitchen. Get it? Yeah, I didn't think it was like egregious. I just didn't think it was that clever. Like it wasn't like there was no mislead. It was
Yeah.
exactly where you thought a joke would go there,
Yeah.
and then there was nothing to follow up from that.
He also rambled a lot. Like
Yeah.
he was just talking
Yeah,
about nothing for a
when
while.
we talking.
Matt Rife be talking. He be talking. Did you see? I think you saw the because he's like, I haven't had any plastic surgery. I just got
Yeah.
pretty out of nowhere. And then
The doctor,
there was not his surgeon, but a surgeon. I don't
was
know.
acting like
Unconfirmed at this point, but he was like, me when I make the best jawline ever for a comedian, and then he gets canceled immediately or something, and he's like dancing through the hallways.
I don't think he's had plastic surgery. I think he got ripped. Like you get really.
He also did his teeth. He got his
He did it. He
teeth
did his
done.
teeth, but he could have also been using stuff. He could have been using steroids
Yeah.
or something. Like he didn't necessarily have
Possibly.
to have plastic surgery.
Yeah.
But he was absolutely ripped.
Right.
And like you told me, you can't get muscles like that without using.
I haven't seen
Were you just
him.
saying that to make me feel better? Those guys are all juicing.
I haven't said-
You're like, this looks like a physique of a man who tries hard.
I haven't seen him like shirtless. I don't know.
Oh, really? You haven't seen his shirtless
I don't
pics?
think so.
Are you just kidding me? You're like, I wouldn't even know what those look like.
I never even seen him.
Bobby, can you put a picture of Matt Rife with his shirt off? Have you not seen his shirt off?
I don't know if I'd be able to tell if it was steroids just because he's kept it so skinny. Doesn't he?
Right.
He seems really skinny, doesn't he?
He is skinny, yeah.
I've told you that about like Chris Hemsworth and stuff. People that are like super Kumail Nanjiani or whatever.
Yeah.
He's doing steroids. He's like, it's beet juice.
His beet juice is a lot of oatmeal.
No, it's not beet juice.
Shirtless.
Yeah, beet juice in your ass, maybe.
That's weird. It auto-populated.
To what? To just.
Matt Rife shirtless.
Shirtless?
Yeah.
That's
I
funny.
was like, did you mean shirtless? I wrote Matt Rife.
Here's your history. I'll bring
Uh,
it up from your history. That's what the internet said.
That's funny. This is kind of blurry. I don't know. Like this, he seems pretty big, or like you can just get like this. I remember I said I wish I could have a chest like that. How do I get that without steroids? Creatine?
He might be using a little bit of something, maybe like just testosterone or something.
Right.
He might not be like full juice and
right.
Chris Bumstead or something.
Chris Bumstead.
I don't think he's that good looking. I really don't think Matt Rife is that good looking.
Uh-oh.
He looks like Cillian Murphy if Cillian Murphy was put in the oven or something.
Who's Cillian Murphy?
Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah. This guy? Is he on steroids? Yeah, anabolic steroids?
I can't tell how big he is. He seems like a skinny boy to me for some reason.
All right, you judge. You guys judge. I don't think he's had plastic surgery. Because I know that when I lose weight in my face really quick, and my jawline gets chiseled. I know you can't tell right now.
Yeah, he's never gained weight, though. Like, he's always been a tiny little skinny stick boy.
He was a chubby. Wasn't he chubby? No, he was skinny, eh?
He was a tiny little stick boy.
Maybe he does the Jawzerciser.
Yeah, maybe he does the Jawzerciser.
Maybe he chooses a lot of gum.
The Jawzer.
The Jawzer.
Jazzercise.
That's a thing. A Jawzerciser.
A Jazzerciser, and that's what it's called?
Yeah, it's the thing you put. It's like a ball.
Are you confident that's what it's called?
I am 90%.
Or is it called Jazzercise?
No, that's the act of doing it. That's the class you go to. The Jazzerciser is the item. Jawline. Oh, no, that might be wrong. It's definitely coming up with stuff. Shop Jazzercise. Okay, maybe it's Jazzercise. I think Jazzerciser is a better one. Jazzercise. Jaw exerciser. Looks like these are all off.
Jazzerciser? Jazzerciser doesn't make any sense.
Jaw exerciser.
That's what I'm telling you.
I would call it Jawzer, like instead of jaw exerciser, Jazzerciser.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
What about
those are two separate words.
What about Joxerciser?
Okay, those are two separate words. So if you take Jawzer and sizer, those don't make any sense. But if you say Jazzercise,
jaw exerciser, Jazzerciser.
Jaw exerciser, Jazzercise. You don't go Jawzer and then sizer. Jazzerciser. That doesn't make any sense.
Jawzer, exerciser, Jazzerciser.
That doesn't make any sense.
All right, fine. Maybe,
Jazzerciser.
you know what? If this is my first marketing bust, I'll accept it.
Boom.
Yeah, and I'll accept it as a loss. You can't be perfect.
You
look
got
at Matt
pwned.
Rife's, look at Matt Rife's new special. You can't be perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
But do you know what's gonna matter about Matt Rife?
What?
It's how he responds to
How
this.
he ages.
How he responds to this. How he ages, and what's the next special like?
Yeah.
And I just really hope he doesn't go to hacky comedy again.
Yeah, maybe he'll just become a stripper.
Maybe.
I think he'd make more money over there.
Probably make a pretty good buck. Maybe being just a full-blown prostitute.
It just popped in my brain again. I just need to say it one more time. His audience was young women.
Yeah. He's like, do you know who I hate the most? Women and young women.
Young women made him millions of dollars. That was the only thing that made him millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, those young women made him so much money.
And they loved how funny and quick he was.
And they loved his face.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
Loved his body for whatever reason. Yeah. Don't get it.
Not my type.
Don't see it.
No.
And then he just shit on them.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy. Power move, though.
Power move.
Kind of respect it. Like, you don't know how it's going to go until it gets released, right? Because he goes, I think it's pretty good. And he's like, that did not go well, I guess, you know?
Yeah. Funny.
That's weird that you can, like, because, like, he didn't bomb. At that show, he didn't bomb.
That's the other thing I never know about is, like, could they possibly be putting laugh tracks on specials?
No, I think they were so excited to see him that it seemed like a bunch of
Do you think they ever
girls.
do, though?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because, like, what if they do bomb and they've been filming?
Well, that's what they usually take they film a few and then cut in parts from each.
What if they bombed every time?
Then you'd try again, I guess. That would suck. They probably wouldn't release it.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We probably have no time. Oh, yeah, we're way past. I had another thing to talk to you about, but we really got into poop and Matt Rife.
I'll save it for next time?
We can save it for next time, yeah.
Or is it like a quick thing?
No, it's not a quick thing.
Let's save it.
Let's save
the juicy thing for the next one.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday at 1:09 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. Because this one's going to be released on, was it December the 6th, December the 6th, Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then if you really want to know what that hot goss is about, it's going to be the next week.
Yeah.
The 13th
You got to
or something.
tune in.
The 13th, December 13th? Yeah, December 13th. Oh, I got a calendar right there. That makes sense.
That's what I was looking at.
Smart. All right, you want to end it?
This has been Sam and Rye Do Talking.
I'm Sam.
She's Rye.
And we're done talking.
And we're done talking.
All right. Take it away, Mel. What did she say? This has been great.
Getting great reviews.
Great reviews. Pretty great reviews.
Okay, bye.
Bye, I love you.
Love you.
Everybody loved your podcast this week. Everybody.
That's
so
great. Good reviews.
Yeah, getting good reviews.
We're at Sam and Rye Do Things at everything.com.
You can check us out on Facebook,
Gmail,
Instagram,
text message if you know us,
Patreon,
Facebook.
Email us at samandryedothings.gmail. I don't know. All right.